Welcome students. Today we will discuss about the geometric distribution. The geometric distribution is one of the type of the discrete probability distributions. Here the random variable x is the discrete random variable. So that means it will take countably infinite number of values. Here x is a random variable that denotes the number of failures before the first success. Therefore, the probability mass function in the geometric distribution can be defined as p of x is equal to x, p into q power x, if x takes the values 0, 1, 2 and so on. Otherwise, the probability will be 0. So, the probability mass function is p into q power x, 0 otherwise. Now, we will derive the mean and variance of the geometric distribution. For deriving the mean of the geometric distribution, we can define it as a mu1 dash, which is nothing but the expectation of x. As we know, in the discrete probability functions, the expectation of any random variable will be considered as the summation over the range of the x, which is nothing from x is equal to 0 to infinity, x into p of x. Now, summation x is equal to 0 to infinity, x into, we know the probability function of the p of x is p into q power x. From this we can write p into summation x is equal to 0 to infinity x into q power x. Now expand the summation, we will get 0 into q power 0 plus 1 into q plus 2 into q square plus and so on. So from this one we can write as q plus 2q square plus and so on. So from this one take the q outside, then we will get 1 plus 2q plus 3q square plus and so on into q. So now we can write this as the pq into all this summation expansion. Expansion is equal to the 1 minus q whole power. As we know, 1 minus q is the p, we can write pq by p square. So square and p will get cancelled. We will get the q by p. Therefore, the mean of the geometric distribution is q by p. Now we will derive the variance. The variance of the geometric distribution can be represented as variance of x, which is equal to mu2 is equal to mu2 dash minus mu1 dash whole square, or expectation of x square minus expectation of x whole square. So now we can define the mu1 dash. Already we know mu1 dash is nothing but the q by p. So now we need to find out the mu2 dash. Mu2 dash is equal to summation x is equal to 0 to infinity x square into p of x. So from this one we can define summation x is equal to 0 to infinity. X square can be represented as x into x minus 1 plus x into p of x. Now expand the terms here. We will get summation x is equal to 0 to infinity x into x minus 1 into p of x plus summation x is equal to 0 to infinity x into p of x. So consider this as the equation 1. Now consider the first part of this equation, that is summation x is equal to 0 to infinity x into x minus 1 into p of x. So here p of x is nothing but the p into q power x, x into x minus 1 into p into q power x. Now x into x minus 1 into p into q power x. Take the p outside of the summation. We will get summation x is equal to 0 to infinity x into x minus 1 into q power x. Now expand the summation there. We will get p into 0 into minus 1 into q power 0 plus 1 into 0 into q plus 2 into 1 into q square plus 3 into 2 into q cube plus and so on. From this one, p into 2q square plus 6q cube plus 12 into q power 4 plus and so on. this will term become 0 and this will become the 0. Now take the 2q square outside of this. Why? Because it is common in all the terms. P into 2q square into 1 plus 3q plus 6q square plus and so on. So in this one, P into 2q square, this expansion, the formula is equal to the 1 minus q whole power minus 3. Now we can write this one as the P into 2q square by 1 minus q is the P. We will write as the PQ. P and Q will get cancelled. We will get 2q square by P square. Now substitute this one in equation 1. Substitute this in equation 1. What is the equation 1? Mu 2 dash is equal to mu 2 is equal to mu 2 dash. What is the mu 2 dash? Now we got here the mu 2 dash is equal to, we got summation x into x minus 1 into p into q power x, which is nothing but the 2q square by p square plus summation x into p of x, which is nothing but the mean. Now we got the q by p as the mu 2 dash. Now we are going to derive the variance, which is nothing but the mu 2. The formula is mu 2 dash minus mu 1 dash square. So 2q square by p square plus q by p minus q square by p square. In all over the terms, take the common term. 2q square by p square minus q square by p square will be equal to q square by p square plus q by p. Now take the q by p outside. We will get 1 plus q by p. So from this one, if you take the LCM p, we will get in the numerator p plus q. Already we know that p plus q value as the 1. So that's why q plus q divided by p into 1 by p, which is nothing but the q by p square. Therefore, variance of the geometric distribution is q by p square. So this is the formula for the variance of the geometric distribution. Now calculate the third non-central moments mu 3 dash as summation x is equal to 0 to infinity x cube into p of x. So now substitute the x cube as follows. The summation over x is equal to 0 to infinity. X cube can be represented as x into x minus 1 into x minus 2 plus 3x into x minus 1 plus x into p of x. What is the p of x here? P of x is the p into q power x. Now we will get summation x is equal to 0 to infinity x into x minus 1 into x minus 2 into p into q power x plus summation x is equal to 0 to infinity 3x into x minus 1 into p into q power x plus summation x is equal to 0 to infinity x into p into q power x. These two already we obtained in the mu 1 dash and mu 2 dash. Now in the same way, simplify the term summation x into x minus 1 into x minus 2 into p into q power x. So after simplifying this one, we will get the value, the formula for the mu 3 dash as q by p into 6q square by p square plus 6q by p plus 1. In the same way, the fourth non-central moment can also be derived as summation x is equal to 0 to infinity x power 4 into p of x. Now we can substitute the x power 4 as x into x minus 1 into x minus 2 into x minus 3 plus 6x into x minus 1 into x minus 2 plus 7x into x minus 1 plus x into p of x. So if you simplify all these terms here by substituting the p of x as the p into q power x, we will get mu 4 dash as q by p into 24q cube divided by p cube plus 36q square by p square plus 14q divided by p plus 1. So after defining these third and fourth non-central moments, we have to calculate the mu 3 and mu 4. Already we know that mu 3 is nothing but the mu 3 dash minus 3 mu 2 dash mu 1 dash plus 2 into mu 1 dash cube. So if you substitute the mu 3 dash value and mu 2 dash, mu 1 dash and mu 1 dash cube formulas here, so we will get the term as the q into 1 plus q by p cube. This is the third central moment. In the same way, the fourth central moment can be calculated by using the formula for mu 4 as mu 4 dash minus 4 mu 3 dash mu 1 dash plus 6 mu 2 dash mu 1 dash square minus 3 into mu 1 dash power 4. Substitute the non-central moments formulas mu 1 dash, mu 2 dash, mu 3 dash, mu 4 dash here. We will get that one after simplifying q into p square plus pq divided by p power 4. This is the mu 4. From these two, we can derive the beta 1 as the beta 1 value is mu 3 square by mu 2 cube. Mu 3 square by mu 2 cube. In the same way, beta 2 you will get mu 4 by mu 2 square. So if you substitute the mu 3, mu 2, mu 4, mu 2 here, you will get the beta 1 as the measure of the kurtosis, and beta 2 is nothing. Beta 1 is the measure of the skewness and beta 2 is the measure of the kurtosis. So like this, we can define the central moments and the non-central moments of the geometric distribution. Thank you.